we all doing this evening? I am working on some Apple Watch bands that hubby engraved, and they're really not that deep. I'm trying to make them deeper. Alright, I think what I want to have to do is I'm just going to have to let this like seriously sit. Like, I'm just going to have to do that. I got a compliment at work today. So one of the hairdressers at the salon, she was supposed to come in today, but she had a doctor's appointment. So she said she was going to come after her doctor's appointment, and today was her last day she was going to work because she had she goes on vacation. And so we were like, you know, so she called in and said the doctor appointment ran really long, and she got off at 2 anyway, and she can't stay longer because for whatever reason. And so she's like, there's no point in me coming in, so I'm not gonna come in. So we were like, okay, that's fine, whatever, enjoy your vacation, we'll see you later. So this lady kept calling all morning and wanting the hairdresser, and I kept telling her, I was like, no, she's not in yet, I don't know if she's coming, I don't know. She's like, well, it takes a lot for me to get out. And I was like, do you want me to call you back? She's like, no. She's like, I'll just check in. You know, she's like, I'll call and check in one more time. So I was like, okay. So I paid attention to the name and the number. And when when we got the call saying, when she called and said she wasn't coming in, we were like, oh, okay, you know, ow, that hurts. And, so we were like, okay. So I took it upon myself and I called the lady, because I mean, if you specifically want a specific person to do a specific job and you know that they're good at it and you don't really trust or want anybody else to do it, you would probably want someone to call you and say, hey, listen, we just heard from them and guess they're not coming in, so I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know about you, but that's kind of what I would want, you know? So I called the lady, and she was like so shocked and flabbergasted that I called her back. Not like in a bad way, but like in a good way. She's like, oh my God, thank you. She's like, thank you so much for calling me. She's like, how did you know it was me? I said, well, we have caller ID, and I paid attention to the number, so I just went on the caller ID and called it back. And she was like, oh, thank you so much. Sorry about that. Callie, come on, babies. Yes, I missed you. I did. But yeah, so she was like really nice and really, really, really sweet. And then she ended up actually coming into the salon. And so she came in and she was like, you wouldn't happen to be the nice lady that called me, would you? And I said, yes, in fact I am. I said, I did. I was like, I am the one who called you. And she's like, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to do that. She was like, because a lot of places, they don't do that. Like, she's like, I genuinely and truly appreciate that. And I said, you're very welcome. I said, I don't mind. I said, I would hope and want the same common courtesy if I wanted something particular. See, look how nice that looks. I said, so I was like, I was like, it was my pleasure, and I'm glad that you still made it in. She's like, yeah. She's like, I really need a haircut. She's sorry. She said, yeah, I usually like so and so to do it, but with her not being here or being gone and being on vacation, I think she's like, you know, I just decided to come in, and then the one girl came up and took her, and then she was like so super happy, and she's like, she was happy with her haircut. She told me how sweet I was and how nice I was and how kind I was, and I was like, make sure you just let my boss know. I was like, or you can always log online, which she wasn't going to, and write a review, and it goes right to our store owner. You could do that. But she probably doesn't have a computer, considering she was a walk-in. So, but yeah, I don't know. She just was so super grateful and so super happy that that I called her back and I made her day, and I'm glad I made her day. So, like I said, what I think about when I help people, like, a lot of them are always like, like they're always complaining about them, but a lot of them I feel like are just, they're older, they want some, they just want somebody to talk to or something. Like, I really genuinely feel that, and they just want somebody to talk to. They just want somebody to keep them company. You know what I mean? Like, give them that. You know what I mean? But yeah. So, and we actually, believe it or not, we were surprised because Thursdays and Fridays are our most busiest days. And we were not that busy today at all. Like, we were like, what the heck is going on? Like, where is everybody? Like, we were legitimately shocked. Because we were like, where the heck is everybody? It wasn't too wild and crazy. The guy, I had to run over to the store for my boss. And when I did that, I took trash and everything over and took it out. And when I did that, I ran over to the store since I was already out. And when I got over there, I'm starting to know the store and the employees. Is that terrible? I get over there, I get everything I need to get. I know where everything is now in that store for the most part. And I get over there, and I'm in line, okay? I'm in line, I got my stuff, and is that a potato chip? I think that is a potato chip. That's kind of disgusting. I've been trying to figure out what this is. I cannot get this. I love this dish strainer, but I can never, I sometimes just can't pick it up. Okay, I got it. Ugh, like this, I love this, but it sits flush and it's like the perfect size and there's hardly any wiggle room. But yeah, so I'm standing in line and I have just a few drinks. I'm clearly standing in the queue, and there was a lady in front of me, and I give them plenty of space because a lot of them in that area, they still wear face masks. They're very, funny about it, whatever. And I'm standing in line, and like I said, the lady's checking out in front of me. Guy walks up, or he walks in the store, like literally just walks in the store, and next to me or behind me, so like when you go into the line, there's like some like impulse items and like some coolers and stuff, and there was a Monster cooler right there. So I'm standing in line. There was another person behind me, and the lady was getting her toilet paper rung up, and as she's checking out, the guy walks in, grabs a Monster Energy, and then goes up to the front because the lady was walking in and she was walking out, I was walking up, and he throws his Monster Energy down, and I'm like in front of the cashier, and I'm like, excuse me sir, I said I was next. He's like, I didn't see you standing here. I'm like, I'm literally standing in line. He's like, I only got one thing, you'll be fine. Excuse me? You pompous shirt. I didn't say that, and I'm just like, and even the cashier was like she didn't know what to do. And so she rung him up, and he used his little Apple Pay, and he's like, he grabs his Monster drink, and he walks out, and he says, see, I was only a minute. You didn't have to wait too long. Thanks. You motherfucker. Like, he was the biggest douche canoe of the day. I still can't believe that. Sorry about that. Hubby came down. So I got my provolone cheese cut. Now I'm gonna add some Munster cheese. I'm gonna add Munster cheese to wifey's box, but in my box, Braden's gonna get American cheese. So, but yeah, hubby came down because he was saying that his Facebook store is ghosted again, and he said he's gonna have to detach his personal Facebook from his store. So but yeah, wild. I just don't understand people. Why are people so fucking hateful? I can't believe it's 11 o'clock already. Oh my goodness. Put some Munster cheese. Alright, let me get the American cheese real quick. So I got provolone, American. I'll put a little bit of American in wifey's. But yeah, so anyway, this lady comes in the salon tonight. I don't even think I finished telling the story. She comes in the salon. She's got 7 kids. No exaggeration. I'm not even joking. 7 kids. I'll shit you not. If I'm lying, I'm flying, and baby, I ain't got wings. 7 kids. She comes up and I give the whole spiel. Hi, did you check in online? Blah, 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 blah. And she's like, no. She's like, I'm here because I was told that you have really good shampoo here. And I was like, sure. I said, what kind of shampoo are you looking for? I was like, I can help you with that. And she says, for lice. Huh? What? For lice? She says, yeah. Mind you, she brought all 7 of her girls in the shop. In the salon. She says, yeah, the 2 girls have lice. And the store manager was behind me. She said, excuse me. She said, did you just say that your kids have lice? And she says, yeah. She's like, ma'am, your kids cannot be in the salon. She's like, they need to get out of the salon, like, right now. And she's just like, girls, go outside. Like, it was nothing. I'm eating a piece of turkey. This is what I mean when I pack lunches. I graze. But I didn't eat much dinner. I really wasn't that crazy about dinner. But anyway. But she's like, yeah. She told the kids, girls, go stand outside. And she's still holding the baby. And she was like, is this stuff any good? Like, and so I asked the salon manager, and I was like, what do you suggest? She's like, they have lice? She was like, they're gonna need this. But she's like, you're gonna need more. Because guarantee you all those girls have it. She said, no, it's just the 2. She's like, for now, that you know of. But she's like, I guarantee you, all your kids are gonna get it. And she's like, but the mom just didn't even see, like, she like just seemed so unbothered by it. Like, yeah, my kids got lice, whatever. Like, she was just so, like, nonchalant. Like, she legitimately didn't care. Like, seriously. I was like, what is happening here? You seriously don't care that your kids have lice? She was just like, yeah, the 2 girls. Like, darling, I can't be bothered with these shenanigans. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, that is a little insane. I'm recording.
Oh, okay. Me and Kelly were playing upstairs.
Okay.
You will open this thing.
But yeah, just so unbothered. So alright, friends, 'tis time for our daily food logs. I feel like I did pretty good today, and I'm pretty dang proud of myself. I actually really didn't eat that much dinner. One, no shade to hubby, but I really wasn't that crazy about the pork roast he made. And I just threw it on a piece of bread with some mayonnaise, but I was like so super busy trying to get all the garbage and bulk stuff out. I just didn't have time to eat like really anything, and I just was not in the mood. So I hit my protein goals. I stayed under 60 net carbs, just by the hair of my chinny chin chin. My fat and stuff is still a little too high, but still. Alright guys, here is my Apple Watch screenshot, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and as always, please be kind, because you don't know what kind of battle someone's going through, so don't be a dick. See you next time. Bye!